Budding Nigerian singer Ali Zainab Nielsen, better known as Alizé, has been shot dead by her Danish husband Peter Nielsen. The incident reportedly occurred on Thursday, April 5, 2018 at their home in Ocean Parade, Banana Island, Ioki, Lagos. It was gathered that the white man also killed their 4-year-old daughter, Petra Nielsen. A member of the singer's management team confirmed the killings. It's really a shocking and sad development. We all woke up to the sad news of her death this morning, and to find out that the homicide was committed by her husband makes it all the more sad. The police has been brought into the case and will share more details as we get them, the source was quoted as saying. Police have commenced an investigation to unravel the motive behind the murders. The bodies of Alizé and her daughter have been deposited at a mortuary.
What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. This is one of the beautiful lines you hear in wedding ceremonies. But today, some couples put asunder themselves, which sometimes could lead to physical violence, sexual violence, verbal violence, in quotes, divorce. Welcome to Afro Issues, where we bring you stories that don't get told to the mainstream media. With me in the studio today is High Chief Prince Ibe. We are having him for the second time in our studio, and Mrs. Nzewi. Thanks for making your way to our studio today. We do appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
They'll be joining me to throw more light on the topic abuse in marriages and relationships. So viewers, sit back and listen to what we have for you today. Alright, gentlemen and lady, it appears that the rate of abuse in marriages and relationships in our country is on the rise. So High Chief Prince Ibe, I'm asking to know the reason why couples of nowadays, from I do to I regret ever getting married to you. Can you please throw more light on that, because I don't really understand it.
Thank you so very much. I'm very happy inviting me to be a discussant on this issue. Actually, it's a global issue. It's not only in Nigeria. Okay. And there are so many reasons why people marry today and divorce tomorrow, or so much violence in our marriages and our homes. One of them, we have to take it to the religious aspect of it. And then we come to the moral issue of marriage. Like, I've been married for 25 years now. So I think I can be in a better place to tell somebody the do's and don'ts of marriage. So most of the problems when it comes to the issue of violence in marriages or abuse, the men are even more abused than the women. But the world want to hear the women crying wolf, my husband did this to me, my boyfriend did this to me. But the men have kept silence because we hold the water. But in real cases, the men are more abused than the women.
So, Ms. Nzewi, do you agree with him that the men are more abused in marriages and relationships?
Well, I can't say I agree, and I won't say I disagree either, because saying that the men are more abused, I think both the men and the women are abused. In most cases, it's the men. In other cases, it's the women. Why? When it comes to marriage, there are different types of abuses in marriage. We have emotional abuse, we have physical abuse, and we have verbal abuse. When in the case of the women, they suffer physical abuse. While the men, they can say emotional abuse or verbal, because we women, we are good in nagging. Most women will talk, they will say awful words to the man, and the man will feel this woman is always using harsh words on me or negative words on me. I can call that being abused. But in the case, the physical abuse, I think is more on the women. That is why I won't say the men are more abused, neither will I say the women are more abused. I think both the men and the women are abused.
Thank you very much for the light you just threw about women. I thought you were going to side the women more than the men. Actually, the emotional abuse is more dangerous than the physical abuse. When it comes to marriage, assuming in a night, when the man must have gone his business and come back to home to have his peace, and we have to stay with the woman as a married woman or as a legitimate wife, and the woman will start to tell all sorts of stories, the man's emotion will go down, and that is one of the causes of high blood pressure, even stroke. What a woman can do to a man when he needs the woman sexually, let me be precise, can kill a man. It has killed so many men, but the men will not say it. But when a man comes and says it amounts to physical beating, that's when the whole world will say, this man is useless, this man is this, but it doesn't go that way.
Sorry, Mr. Ibe, I'll cut you. I will have to cut you here. Talking about the men being emotionally abused and being the from fault of the woman, I will disagree with you, because both the man and the woman can be abused emotionally. Why do I say that? The men, just like you say, sexually they can be abused by the women, but the woman cannot just want to punish her husband in that area, because most times they must have reasons. Because I believe in marriage has to do with understanding. The man will have to understand his wife, and the woman as well understand her husband. And you know, we women, we react to little things that the men think are uncommon, they are not necessary, but the women, when the women it gets to them. So when a woman is depriving her husband of sex, there must be a reason, and the man would not want to find out or know why the woman is doing this. They wouldn't want to know her reasons. Then at the end of the day, the man will end up feeling abused, that this woman is depriving me, and the woman on her own will be like she's retaliating.
Let me come in here. There is I can't agree with you that the women maybe have a reason. So many women don't have reasons for it. It's just selfish reason. So many women.
Selfish reason is also reason, sir. Because you can't tell me my husband will leave the house, he won't give me a kiss, he won't give me a hug, he won't even maybe send me a text or ask me how I'm doing, how my day was. He just comes into the house, freshen up and asks me to leave whatever I'm doing to come and satisfy him. When I'm already feeling bad that he left the house, no kiss, no hug, no. When he gets back from work, he didn't ask me how I'm doing.
Have you forgotten that this is African? We are Africans.
No, women we need care.
Our culture does not much include what you just said. We are Africans. We have a different culture when it comes to marriage and sex in particular.
So, Principal, are you trying to say that men not caring for their wives is part of the culture?
What you call caring is not caring. That is hypocritical. In the African context, kissing a woman, oh baby I'm going, calling her, how are you doing? That is not in the culture of an African man.
So, Principal, can you tell us the culture of an African man?
Good. The culture of an African man is to take good care of the wife, provide food for them, shelter, security, clothing, and all that. The kissing and the calling on...
Excepting the part of the kissing and...
Those ones are just like white wedding. It's African culture. You have to understand it or that way, or otherwise you make mistakes. In Africa, we have our system of marriage. So you don't compare like the black man, the white man that can go to work, he can call the woman 100 times, baby, how are you doing? He coming back, start from the gate, kissing the woman. It is not our culture. But for those that can do it, good luck to them.
Okay, now, Principal, you're saying that the African culture is just food, clothing, shelter, and security. That's all, but there are other things we need.
Yeah, it's
the fact that we're African does not mean
included.
We don't need it. We need love. We have shelter, yes, but that is not love. We have clothes. We have everything you just mentioned, but something is missing. Any marriage that is not built in love, I don't think that marriage would stand and standing strong.
I have not seen any man that marries his enemy. You people don't understand. The women, you don't understand it. I cannot leave my parents and my house to go and marry my enemy. For a man to go and take a woman from their house, you know the Bible says that a man should leave his house, his parents, go to a woman and cling. That's the adjective. So I left my parents, I left my house, I came to a lady, I married you, I cling to you, and you say I don't love you because in the morning I don't kiss you. If I go to work, I don't call you 100 times. Or if I come in, I don't hug you. No, I disagree with you. That is not love. That is hypocrisy in marriage. It's not
But
love.
I have a question for you, sir.
Okay.
Newlyweds.
Good.
Okay, let me start from courtship.
Okay.
Why is it that during courtship, the man is always asking the woman, hello, sweetheart, where are you? How are you doing? How was your day? Then it progresses to marriage. After the wedding, few weeks, they continue like that. The moment the woman takes in and gives birth, everything disappears. But why do the men have to start it that way? Then at the end of the day, the woman expects it to progress, because as the day goes by, the relationship should grow as well. But when the woman gets pregnant and have a baby, that love, that care, that attention will reduce.
Let me tell you, it is not all men that does what you just said. The real serious men doesn't call women 100 times on phone and send me text messages. It is mostly the lazy ones, the gigolos, I can say. The real business men, serious men, doesn't do it, because that is what the woman wants. Every second, have you eaten your food, darling? Did you what brush are you using? Which pant are you wearing? That is laziness. It is not love.